Can I get a amen from the congregation? Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to Calling All Beings, True Crime Unsolved. I'm your host, DJ, but the applause really need to be for you people out there that are watching, listening, and the people in Free Karen Reed Nation. That I'm going to tell you what, man. You guys first of all, I can barely hear me. So give me a second to mess with my sound because I have no idea what's going on right now. All I just know is that crazy. Test, let me see. Yeah, it should be okay. I don't know why. Okay. Let me check the chat. See what the chat got to say. Oh man, we got a bunch of pipe hitting. All right, first. Okay. First. I sound good. Okay, Lois Lane says that. Hi, Lois Lane. Welcome. Wow, look at that, man. Lois Lane, you're one of my wrenches? Wow, who might that be? Hello, love. Kelly with the good. And Hera, what is this monster doing here? All right, so tell me right now, do I have a good mic check? And there's Sarah Shuckin' Hora. Hello, all beings. Who's in there? If anyone, who, ambulance driver. I love it. Okay. Hi, DJ. God gave me that wrench. Okay, so this must be someone that changed their name. Maddie Malaki. And look who's in here. Helen, my Brazilian homie. Boa noite, amiga. And also from Franklin, Mass., where I'm about to be here shortly because I'm going to jump in there. Deborah, what's up, Holmes? Dennis is here, the OG, the gangster. Beatrice in the joint, my co-collaborator. Via the D-O-double-G-A. What's up? We love the vibe. We love having you over here, so that's all good. DJ, always been Lois Lane. I just got a wrench from God. Somebody try. Hera, will you get... You know what? Like... Hera is trying to take my airtime. I mean, what is going on, girlfriend? Why don't you get your... Now you want gum? You're a cat. Cats don't use gum. I'm sorry. Hera demand. Let me make sure I didn't miss anybody that's here. Okay. So we got... let me go way back here. Okay. NBZ, Jessica. Christina. Colleen, the Itchy Withers Horse Rescue. Hi, Colleen. Welcome. And the legend, Sherry Dizzle, who provided me a whole bunch of stuff to read tonight about Richard Green. Stacy. Kelly Steffi. Yay, all I have to talk to is my children in a hotel room. My peeps. Now, you got us to talk to now, man. So we all good. Hera. Let me see if I can get this monster out of the studio. Hera, it's been really nice having you. I hope you have a pleasant evening. Yeah. Good seeing it. All right. That means she's going to come back now. I feel like Rocker Chick is here. What's up? Hey, we need to do this for Rocker Chick. Everybody kind of like do the Rocker Chick symbol. And also, Rocker Chick, if you would please tell us about your favorite band. Can you tell us like who your favorite bands are? What's your favorite genre, favorite band? I think you're Canadian, so hopefully there's some Triumph in there, some Rush, so on and so forth. All right, let me scroll all the way back down. Shock and Horror in the joint. If anyone, who, ambulance driver. Oh, look who's there. From Nottingham, England. Ken Hathaway. And I think we got everybody. We good? Let me know if I didn't shout you out. Let me know because I'm going to do it. This is the night to do it because this show is just about us two. This show, you know, there's no guests tonight. Oh, look at that. Shock and Horror. my friend, my associate program director, Shocking Horror. And today Beatrice also had to play some associate program director because I asked her about something I wanted to do on the show, and she was like, "Nah, I don't think you should do that, and this is why." And it was a great call on her part. Sarah Shocking Horror, thank you for being a member for 1 month. I appreciate it. You dope, Holmes. There you go. See, now Jessica's got it. That's right, man. It's not all bad. I'm just kidding. I don't want to take it. I can't take shine away from Beatrice. Hello from Ontario, Canada. Sarah Duchet. Is it Duchette? Sarah, tell us, do we use the French pronunciation? Please tell me. And we got something. So Sherry compiled some stuff about Richard Green, and we're going to read it. So that's where we're going. But I want to make sure I said that, I say hello to everybody. And also Sarah's going to tell us how to say her name correctly. Because guess what? Massachusetts accent. D-Matt in the house. We got the legend is here, Dennis. He's got some stuff to say about what happened today. And I just need a lot. You guys are so creative with this. Says in the middle of cleaning, can't keep full eyes on the chat. No worries. Welcome, and thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. Since my iPhone updated last time, I don't know how to accept gifts either. Okay, so Christina, if you would after the show, or Sherry, if you can help out. Otherwise, we'll have a three-way. Oh my God, whoa, Shocking Horror, man. Shocking Horror. Thank you so much, Sarah. Thank you so much. That is so incredibly kind of you to do that. Sarah may be able to say something in the chat about how to do that, Christina, and then we'll know, because I know Sherry knows, I don't know. So Sarah, if you can give us some guidance on that. I know, right? I know. You guys are incredible. Oh, and Kelly's here. Our other mod. Hi, Kelly. Real? We're going to see Kelly at the dinner. And Kelly, skincare formula. You wanted skincare formula. If I remember correctly, you will have it. I will make it this weekend so that I can bring like at least 8 cans of the skincare formula with me to that's what they look like. DJ skincare formula. To Massachusetts with me. Just came in to say thank you for the gifted memberships. Hello, T. Welcome. What's up, Team Money? What else did I want to say here? I don't know what's going on. You're what's going on. Okay, so here it goes. Kelly Steffi says, Christina, touch the lines on top. It will lead you to accept a gift, and you have to go on laptop to become a member unless there's a limb from the mods. Okay, I don't understand what she means by on top, but yeah, if you guys can clarify that, that would be wonderful. Oh, here's somebody. Okay, and also we got the pronunciation. We have Sharon Alexander. Hi, Sharon. Welcome. Thank you for jumping in. How are y'all? Are you from the South? Tell us where you're from. And also, anybody in here, if you'd like to share, like, what state you're from, obviously you don't need to localize it to your town or city or whatever, but if you'd like to share what state you're from, that would be wonderful. NBZ, biological break, that's all good. And so here it is. It's Shara Doucette. So cool, man. Thank you. Wow. Okay. Shara Doucette. Well, first of all, it's a really cool name. Doucette is. And now I know, I'm educated now on how to spell it. And BZ is so sweet. Let's see. I think we've got everybody. Rutgers. I moved to Nova Scotia from Ontario 2 years ago. I thought I saw Sarah says she lived in Dartmouth. which is in New Hampshire. So we'll have to talk about that. Anybody else that wants to share where they're from? Let me see. T is here. Who else? Itchy with us? Ken says, Shirley, Happy New Year. If you could also let me know how to renew when it's done. I can't find the info. Okay. I'm wondering if it'll ask you. I heard, I've been told it'll ask you, Ken, but I can get that information. And you know, Ken, you can anybody can contact me here. I'm gonna put this on there. You guys can contact me here at that email, and then if you want to, if you guys want to have a phone call or whatever, just let me know. There's several of our listeners I've had a phone call with, or even just voice message. I voice messaged Rocker Chick, and she was like fangirling. I'm like, man, it's just DJ. It's just me. So anyway, all right. So here we go. Here we go with where people are from. Sharon is from Fort Worth, Texas. There comes the y'all. What's up? Welcome. Is this your first time here? Let us know. Indianapolis, Indiana. Christina Rasmussen. And if anyone who ambulance driver is from Oklahoma, the great state of Oklahoma. They're all great states. Oklahoma is just one of them. Lois Lane is from New Jersey. Welcome. It's so funny. It was a gift from God. It was funny. I just need a lattes from northern Utah. Wow. Let me know if any Bigfoot sightings up there, please. Lois saying, I feel like we're few and far between today. I love my Samsung. You know what? There is no such thing as a best phone. There's only the best phone for you. Loudon, New Hampshire. Oh my God, I love New Hampshire. I just dream of like New Hampshire and Vermont, these beautiful states with all the woods. You guys have to know something about me. My friends here tell me I love being in the woods. So when I'm not working, I'm in the woods. That's what I love to do every day is be in the woods. So Stacy's from Massachusetts. It's raining, man. Donna Edwards. You guys have like a lot of, have a whole lot of like wit in your humor. Crazy Brazilian lady is from Massachusetts. I got to speak with her last week. Her and her husband standing by talking about the case and talking about the community. And apparently I think her husband kind of knows about the community as well and what goes on. Rockshaw's also. Hi, Rockshaw. Welcome. Have you been in before? If not, welcome. It's good to have you. Rhode Island, I know this, but you're originally from Massachusetts. We're going to see lines on mobile where it says live chat. Yeah, I think the membership thing is in there. In other words, where you're seeing live chat, there's a button that says join. So I think what you would do, somebody that is interested to join, there's a button near where it says live chat below the screen here, below where I'm seeing, where it'll say subscribe, which hopefully you're going to subscribe to CAB, I hope. And if you feel like if the urge strikes you to join, then go for it. And New Jersey. I love New Jersey too. I'm from New York, tri-state area. So yes, no worries. It will be there. It will be there. Yep. From the North Shore. From the North Shore, if you asked. I am asking, so thank you. We like to know where everybody's from. Louisiana here. The great state of Louisiana, please accept our condolences. In fact, let's just take a moment for the people we lost yesterday on Bourbon Street. That's all. I can't handle sitting that low. Yeah, for that tragedy yesterday. Um, and they're asking Ken, did you receive a gifted membership, Ken? Because Sherry D apparently she know how to do her business. She know this business. Um, yes, thank you very much, Teresa. Greatly appreciate that. Bristol County. Is Bristol County, Massachusetts? I guess so, because Bristol is obviously a traditional town of England, and having lived in England, all of these towns are named after towns in England, which blew my mind. I didn't really know that. And hoping St. Jude went well, and that's because Kelly Steffi's son is being seen for cancer at St. Jude, and Kelly and her family are another blessing that we have here. And Chris, hi Chris Lancaster, welcome, bienvenidos. You are from Missouri, another amazing state with great forests out there. I guess forest means a lot to me. So, Dmart is from Frisco, Texas. So cool. I had no idea, Dmart. I totally thought you were from Massachusetts. Um, yeah, I think you're awesome. So I think it's at you, Helen. And here we go. Nice job, Massachusetts, for Patty Murphy. Hello, Patty Murphy. I've got to use the Irish accent when I say the names of people like Patty Murphy. And here we got the legend. Oh my goodness. There you go. This guy is something else, man. When you talk to him, he is something else. He's just a badass dude. I can't wait to see him. Chicagoland, that is Miss Jessica and Beezy, the Burbs. I just stopped watching the news, too depressed. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. It's very difficult. But we do like to do prayers for stuff in here, people, situations, and so that'll happen. Here you go. So Colleen Itchy Withers Horse Rescue. Beautiful 96 acres in New Hampshire of the woods and pastures. I've yet to see all my property. Oh my God. Bless you. That's all I can say. This is my dream. What you're living in right now, you're living my dream. So who knows? Maybe someday. I'm still young. Oh, look. Oh my God. Oh my God. The legend is here. Oh my goodness. All right, here we go. Oh man, it's so quiet. I don't know what's going on with my applause. Where'd it go? Can you guys hear the applause? I can barely hear. Hello, welcome, Olivia. I just want to mention, I would like to stitch back. If you guys could go back and watch Melanie's her appearance on Melanie Little's show today. It was another amazing. I got off of work and jumped on there, and I think I got maybe 30 minutes of it, but it was absolutely brilliant. It's almost like they should be calling Olivia at trial as an expert witness. But yeah, go back and listen to that episode from today, Olivia, along with the legend Melanie Little. All right, so I heard the whole thing. You're the lucky one. All right, so we're going to get into reading some of the stuff about Richard Green. So let me bring that up. It was provided to me by Sherry and the Cab Mod crew, because I asked them, I had to go to work today, and I was like, hey, can you guys help me out? Can you guys help me out so that I'm sort of prepared for tonight? Because I think it's ridiculous that this guy, I've heard Turtle Boy refer to his bonafides, but I wanted to see it. So let me bring this up here, and then we can read it together and see what we got going on. I might have to get on me little glasses here. If you don't mind, I've got to get on me little glasses. There we are. Okay. Here we go. Present arms. I feel like I'm doing the military again. Okay. Not that one. What is this doing here? Share screen. Tabs. Window. And there it is. Okay. That should pop up here. And then we'll add it to the stage, and then I get really small. So I'm going to read and let me know what you guys think. So I'm going to be kind of looking into this. I won't be showering you guys with how much love that I have for all of you. And yeah, while we're here, yeah, I want to I want to get first of all Rocker Chick's favorite rock group, because we didn't get to that, so we got to get to that tonight. And yeah, I know you get inundated when you arrive in a chat. Yeah, she knows. Olivia knows, because on DM, like, I kind of say the same stuff to her. So here we go. Okay. All right. Let me get to this and see what we got here. Okay. So Richard Green under oath do depose and state as follows. I'm a data forensics expert with the United States Forensic LLC. Hereinafter USF, I am certified computer examiner with the International Association of Computer Forensic Examiners, and hold certifications in cybersecurity, computer crime investigations, and digital forensics, and computer investigations AS. So I think that's his associate's degree there, or at least one part of that is his associate's degree. Perhaps that last bit, computer investigations. The following facts and information are based on my own personal knowledge. I could testify completely thereto if called upon as an expert witness to do so. I declare that the following is true and correct to the best of my knowledge, and that I have no personal interest in the outcome of this case. USF has received inter alia cell phone data images of 2 iPhone devices which were forensically imaged by the Massachusetts State Police in connection with this case. They have been entered into evidence as follows. USF evidence number followed by description, owner, and serial number. And there we have, you see, 2239 or 8304, Jennifer McCobb, and 2239 or 8310, John O'Keefe. The data images have been processed and reviewed with Cellbrite Physical Analyzer, volume 7, 61012, and Axiom Forensics, volume 6.11. All right, let's see what else we got. Thank you, Sherry Dizzle. Oh boy, I hope it's here. Here we go. Of these, oh, I hope I'm not missing something here. Oh, I guess I am. Okay. Oh boy, I guess I am missing something. Maybe I need an account to this thing. Can I download as PDF? Maybe I can, maybe not. Okay. So yeah, this is a lot of what Olivia went over today. Yeah, what Olivia went over today on Melanie's show. But yeah, this because I don't have this account, and I will, if this is the one, Sherry, then I'll buy an account to this so that I can get these materials, because right now I can't. It's stopping me from being able to see everything that's going on. Really, what I wanted to get was his bonafides, and at this point, I would like to. Yes, you sent me the 19-page report. Oh, maybe I'm going to DM you the doc. Thank you very much, Olivia. I appreciate that. I'll go and grab it off of. Let me stop sharing this, and I'll grab it off of X. Thank you very much. So I would ask Olivia, if you have a moment just to type in there what you consider about his bonafides in terms of his expertise. Which report are we trying? Oh, so what Sherry sent me was what we're trying to pull up was his initial affidavit of it. It's basically had his bonafides of why he's qualified to be an expert witness in this case. Because I have heard Turtle Boy referred to him as sort of FBI trained. Thank you, Ken. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I morphed off with midstream. And welcome everybody. Hi, Mike Brooks. If I'm not able to say hi to you, it's not okay. Thank you, ma'am. Um, so, but yeah, I was curious. Thank you, Olivia. If you had a certain feeling about his expertise, do you have sort of an opinion about him compared to other folks like Ian Whiffen, and if I'm saying his name right? I'm curious what you think of his expertise. Here we go. We got a DM here, and okay, and she's asking me. So thank you if you can provide that, and if not, we'll we'll press on. But for me, it's kind of like in my mind, I'm kind of like, well, why are? Hold on one second. I'm going to bring the light a little bit closer to me, my ring light. So just give me 1 second here. Hera, look out, buddy. Hera. Thank you, buddy. Give me a little more light over here. All right. Oh, here we go. Okay. A little bit more comfortable now. Okay. A little bit more light over here helps. Trying to read, especially with dark glasses that are not protection. Hi, Mike Brooks. Welcome. The CW is psychologically Meatball Morrissey's. What does that say? Sketty stain. Oh, I get it. That is awesome. All right, let's see. I'm going to go back over to X and see. Okay, there it is. Thank you, Miss Olivia. I think that is going to work. Thank you so much, ma'am. That makes things a lot better. Oh, boy. Okay. Olivia to the rescue. Thank you. And Mary Malarkey, I keep bookmarking the channels that At Olivia Nile has been on, and now if only I could sneak away to a cabin in the woods to go through it all. She's amazing. No, there's no question, right? You need to dedicate an entire day to her research and what she reveals when she goes on with Melanie. It's absolutely incredible. Because between and her and Melanie make a great team. I was actually speaking with Sarah today, and what Olivia knows, if she's missing a piece, Melanie has that piece. If Melanie's speaking about something and she's missing a piece, then Olivia has that piece. So they work together so well. That's what's amazing. What's going on with? Okay, yeah, he's saying I just want to make sure Ken's okay. All right. So now we can bring this up and see what I can add it. Okay. So what am I doing now? Okay. Mike Brooks, Dennis, I'll call you tomorrow. Oh, Mike must be a brother from Canton. Okay. All right. And let me present arms and window. There it is. Okay. So once again, this is talking about, I don't know how much meat here is on the bone, and I'm not going to try to do what Olivia does. Let me see, is it not going to let me scroll in there? So go in here, go to full screen. Now go off that. I'm telling you, when I have Nathan in here as he's executive producer, oh man, it's so much easier. So again, this kind of goes through his bonafides right here. And he talks about the volumes here. Tell me if you guys are seeing this scroll while we're on the screen. Give me a thumbs up. Yep. Okay. It looks like it's working. Great. Awesome. Thank you, Olivia. Yes, there's no question. You guys work so well together. And Dennis has the official of Handsome. That is his name. Oh, so Nathan is who I need to talk to. Yes, that is right, Sharon. Sarah, we got to get you a raise. All right, let me go back. You guys make me laugh. Let me see what I can get to here. Okay. Let's see. What voice am I going to do here? I have analyzed the data obtained from the forensic images of a Jennifer Maccabi phone, iPhone 11. Using the tools outlined in the paragraph 4 above, the analysis have revealed significant exculpatory evidence. In my professional experience, an analysis of the device's internet search history often gives a valuable clue as to the user intent and knowledge surrounding an incident. I conduct a review of the search history information obtained from a Jennifer Maccabi phone and observe the following significant artifact from the morning in question. Search a term. How long to die in the cold? This is the one at 29:22 at 2:27 and 40 seconds in the morning. And this is a case closed. This is a case closed, no? Source is Safari. Suspended the state tab. State deleted as reported by the Celebrite. Let me go back to this. So there you have it, folks. There you have it. You guys thought you weren't going to selling car warranties now. You guys thought you weren't going to hear me do an Italian accent. And for those of you who don't know all that much about me, and by the way, welcome back, Margaret. It's been forever. And Dennis said, sounds good. I'm a big fan of MotoGP. So when it's in season, which is not in season right now, right in February, they're going to start testing. Basically, MotoGP is the Formula One cars of motorcycles. It's done in Europe, but they make one stop in the US. It's the greatest riders in the world, and half of them are Spanish and the other half are Italian. Probably a little more from Spain than Italy. And so I hear them do their accents all the time. So that's where I got that from. But hopefully that was okay. Yeah? I don't know. Hopefully you guys like that Italian accent. So let's see what else is of interest here. I'll go back. Here. Okay. So this is giving you the source. And it says, in order to confirm the accuracy of this search event as reported in the Celebrite, I independently performed the low-level analysis of the artifact USF01, which was located in the browser state DB1. Write-ahead the file. Write-ahead files are temporary in nature and show the location where the data is written before commitments to the main database are made. The particulars of this artifact are as follows. And here we see the location where within the phone's library it appears that that's kept. The database record ID. Olivia might be able to confirm that that's a hash value, maybe. Actually, I would think a hash value would be a lot longer than that, than this right here. I would think it would be a really long number since every interaction of the phone, the hash value is quite long. We would probably see that on the log. Thus, I was able to independently verify that the time, date, and fact of the search was reported in Celebrate was accurate. Significantly, Celebrate analysis further reveals that a 2:27 and 40-second search for Haas long to die in cold and thereafter was thereafter deleted by the user. The browser state DB dataset contains information about the open tabs in the Safari application. This allows a user to leave the application and then return at a later time to resume the browser session, which I imagine that's your sort of, you can just reopen those tabs from your phone. I know I see that in my, Peter Murphy's messaging me. I had a question for him earlier. Individual tabs can be deleted by the user. Here, Celebrite indicates that the 22740 search for Hosselong to die in coal was deleted. You know what's really interesting about this, guys? The prosecution would be all over this like gravy on rice if this were a defense witness, and I'm talking about Jennifer McCobb. If she were a defense witness, they would be destroying her with guilt. I mean, of why are you deleting all this stuff? Why did you delete all these calls between this time and that time? Why did you do that? And so, thank you, Sherry Dizzle. Thank you, ma'am. I appreciate you. Why did I love when Melanie says I'm going to turn the air conditioner off if you don't subscribe? It's so funny. Or Melanie's funny as hell. But yeah, the behavior is so guilty. I can't believe that this is even a question. And here we go. All right. Maybe I should do this. I'll do Ken's mom for this one. These mods are the best. I agree with you, Ken. The raw data time is the Apple Cocoa Core data timestamp. It's the system Apple uses. Every single Cocoa data timestamp is a unique identifier. I'll send you the post I've done on this. Thank you so much. There you go. Thank you, Olivia. I would love to see that because I want to learn more about it so that I can sniff out the BS, as they say, in the next trial. So Sarah's laughing. I don't know what that means. I'm missing the whole 1069, so it went right over my head, whatever it is. Yeah, now when I say macabre, I'm trying to be like MC capital C A B R E, like macabre, like in the sense of like a horror film. Lois Lane, that's what I'm getting at there, but maybe it's not as funny as I thought. But please note, Karen, okay, so Beatrice wants to point this out, and it's important to point out. Karen did not erase any messages and calls. And the reason why this is so important right now, Beatrice, is because if we were trying to flip it around, if the prosecution was actually being the prosecution, oh, it's Cocoa. Yeah, that's that's what I thought. Not like Cocoa Beach, but Cocoa, the Brazilian pronunciation. Thank you. You guys are so funny. You guys are so funny. The reason is there's a juxtaposition here, a stark contrast between someone who's guilty deleting texts, searches, calls, and then someone who's innocent who's not deleting anything. Why do you think they're doing that, jury? Why do you think that's happening? Because people who don't delete stuff are saying, I have nothing to hide. Here's my phone. I mean, this should be so obvious. And then one person is delete. And the other person's going, I got nothing to hide. She actually, I think McDonough once said that they didn't even have a warrant for her phone yet when they came and took the car and she gave it to him. So this should be so obvious, but I don't see how the jury doesn't see that. You know, let me ask you this, Olivia, if we can, we got more. Any chance you can clicky on the bottom? Oh, got you. I will do that, Sherry Dizzle, when I get back up in there. Okay, correct. No warrant for Karen's phone. Oh, wow. or car. I didn't even know that. Wow. Okay, interesting. Let me say this before I get Ken's message up here. Olivia, if you had to earmark, and this is something I would have asked you, and I will ask you again when you come on the show, but what are like 3 or 4 things that you think they should highlight during closing of the next trial? What do you think are 3 or 4 things maybe they hit it but didn't hit it enough, or you'd like them to hit a little bit more? Now let's go back to here. And if you would, and I'll put it up on the screen if you don't mind, and I don't want to, I know you've done a lot of work today, and I don't want to like put you to more work, but if you have like 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or less things in mind that you would like to see them focus on that you think would have the most significant impact on the jury. And we have about 19 minutes left. So, okay, DJ, let me see if I can do a different accent. DJ, how will this leave the Commonwealth for future trials when they're so blatant trying to get this evidence out and it's untrustworthy? So this is the big question, Ken, because we're localizing this to Norfolk County. I don't know that all these other counties in Massachusetts have this problem. We know that the DA's office in Worcester appears to maybe be questionable in the way they hand it off. They love, as I think Beatrice pointed this out the other day, they love Enrique so much they handed the investigation off to somebody else. So one of the others of you may have said that it may not have been Beatrice, but that's the point, right? So I don't know. That's a really good question, Ken, because we don't know how localized this is. We don't. But I would love to hear the Massachusetts. We have a lot of Massachusetts folks in the chat. If you could tell us, answer Ken's question here, how you think this will affect future trials for the Commonwealth. I'm trying to see something. You guys do have a lot. I know one of you said about snark. Cocoa was the only word I thought I recognized, except now I realize I can't even say that word. No, I think it's just because of the way the pronunciation as it relates to cellular phone forensics is cocoa, whereas we are all thinking about Cocoa Beach because we love the Space Coast of Florida, right? Of course. I was stationed there. My second duty station was Cocoa Beach. I was stationed at Patrick Air Force Base for 5 years. Tough duty, I know. You guys are all going to feel bad for me now. I will say this. I did 4 desert deployments while I was in Cocoa Beach. And I'm going to tell you, one of them I kissed the ground when I got home. Can we do claps in the stream? Absolutely. I think you should. We can have a contest. DJ nervous without you know what? I'm not nervous without Bizzle, but I do like when Beatrice is here. She's great. But this is an exercise. This is like a muscle. There are years that I went without doing a solo show. I would say if we were to take, now I've been podcasting for 15 years. I've been YouTubing as a group for 3.5 years. The amount of times before Karen Reed that I did a solo show in the last 4 years would be like once, twice, maybe. Yeah, maybe 2. So it's a muscle I hadn't exercised a lot, and I thought it would be a good opportunity for me to come on and connect with you guys without anyone else here. Okay, so let's see what. Okay, Christina, cross your fingers, eyes, and toes, and let's see if I can get YouTube to. Christina, if you can cross your toes, I'm going to be pretty amazed. It's like saying DNA is wrong in one case, but it's right in another. It doesn't compute. No, it's absolutely this. Prosecutors love cases like this. This makes them lose their mind. The case like this, they would be tearing the defense to shreds, and I think the jury would be a lot more favorable. It's just that, even though we're presumed innocent, are we? Are we really? Shock and horror. Let me see if I get this thing to work. I don't know why the applause isn't sounding good tonight. I don't know what happened. Let me try again. I can barely hear it. Tell me if you guys are hearing the applause loud and clear. Because to me, I can barely hear it, man. I don't know what's going on. Okay. Let me know if you can hear that loud and clear. Or as we say, 5 by 5 in the military. All right. Your great Beatrice does compliment you. There's no question about it. No question. All right, let's get to Olivia had something. Where is it now? You guys have to. Here we go. Okay. All right. So these are what Olivia thinks we should focus on for closing at the next trial. And that means quite a bit when you consider how much material that she's gone over. So here we go. Highlight the still image of Karen's car at 5:08 a.m. as she's pulling out of the driveway, showing her right to... Oh my God. So are you talking about, I think you're talking about when she backs out of the garage and she bumps John's car. Because I think you can clearly see that right tail light as she's backing out. You're right. Because it's kind of like an overhead shot, right? Wow. Thank you. And more love for Beatrice here. There's no shortage. My daughter's coming over to figure it out. Can't lose any of those FKR memberships. Yeah, we will help you. And by the way, it's an honor that you even want to do it. So thank you, Christina, that you want to be a member. But Beatrice is to get the results from the DNA. Thank you, Lo. I think the defense are definitely checking out Olivia and Melanie's shows. Yeah, man, Kelly, I can't see how they're not. So they must be. They must be. Sherry Dizzle! Thank you, love. You are so kind and extremely generous. And she wants to make sure she gives me back all my Christmas gifts. I hope you... No, not at all. Not at all. We like to have some fun around here. When someone comes in here and comes at me, you will know it. And if you watch the last show, you will see what my reaction was when someone made some allegations against me in the chat in a cowardly way. Because I'm here as DJ. You can look me up on LinkedIn. You could, in 10 seconds, it'll take you to find out who I am. And if somebody comes in here and keeps changing their names and saying things, then you know who the coward is, right? Am I supposed to have it set to all messages to try to get a membership? Once again, if Sherry or Sarah, Shock and Horror, could illuminate that, that would be great for how to do that. Because for me, I just click join, and then if they're available, it just joins you because there's already free memberships there. But maybe I'm wrong about that. Okay, number 2. Let's see. What voice should I do? The odometer reading from Karen Reed's car via the tow truck driver before her car was towed back to Canton from Dighton. This completely throws out the Commonwealth's claim RE, the key cycle they claim KR hit JO. So let's see. This completely throws out the Commonwealth claim RE. Right. The odometer read. Okay. The odometer reading from Karen's car via the tow truck driver before her. Okay. So what are you saying, that the key cycle will not match up with what the odometer reading was? The odometer reading from KR's car via the tow truck driver back to Kansas. Wow. So this right here would be a backbreaker for the case. I think so. Right now, Olivia has given us 2 items that are after the Commonwealth alleges that Karen had hit John. One is the taillight that still looks red as she's backing out of the... oh, wow. Google is giving me... Gesture. The new browser. I think it'll do it again. Anyway, the camera's doing it like you do this and it gives you these gestures. So there it goes. I can see it on my screen. I don't know if you guys can. So you can clearly see it. Athena's trying to get in the show. Glowing red as she's backing out. And then the next thing is that if they are asserting a certain key cycle is associated with when the tow truck driver starts the vehicle and gives the odometer reading, that right there would be an issue for them because they're saying it was a different key cycle. That just blows up their case. And that's maybe like, I'm wondering now. I'm gonna go on here, but I'm curious. So, M Fetters, hi M Fetters, welcome and thank you for joining and becoming a member. I really appreciate that. And here the option is in your settings. You have to enable to allow gifting. Okay, see, and I was not aware of that, shock and horror. This is all news to me. Yes, within YouTube. Yeah, this is really interesting because I didn't even know that. Okay, a post with tail. Okay. All right, Olivia has sent, thank you once again, Sherry Dizzle. I know your intent on giving me back the Christmas gift, but I love your Hanukkah gift. All right, so I'm going to check here and see what we've got in my X. Oh, wow. Okay, here we go. Okay, we're going to be able to bring up Olivia's tweet here, and then we're going to be able to see it, and we can read it. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Wow. Oh, my God. Hold on, guys. Okay. We're going to read this, and we're also going to show you. Oh, my God. Like, this blows their entire case. Like, goodbye. See ya later. It's been real. Okay. Let me make sure you guys can see that, and I would encourage you. I can see if we can play these videos. Here we go.
Now, as far as the damage area that you were discussing, previous that you observed in the January 29th in the Sally Port, February 1st in the Sally Port, and then the
sorry.
item just marked as evidence.
I just realized that I need to
what, if anything,
add this.
you
Sorry.
in the right rear passenger side taillight area of the defendant's vehicle from this video?
You can see the inconsistent lighting. If you compare it to the left versus the right, there's a gap right there.
And from what you observed from that video, does that appear to be consistent with what you observed on January 29th?
Can you guys hear it?
At the Canton Police Department, February 1st, and in the item of evidence that was just marked?
Yes.
Hey, Ms. Gilman, you can take that down. Mr. Officer, we can have the lights back on. Thank you. Now, as far as the damage area that you were discussing,
Let me go back.
that you observed in the January 29th in the Sally Port, February 1st in the Sally Port, and then the item that was...
That was... That's after she bumps, and you see right there. Okay.
Now, from this particular pause portion of the video, Sergeant, what, if anything, of significance do you observe within the still shot of this portion of the video 153?
The portion of this video in the still shot presented identifies a missing, damaged rear right taillight, exposing the white light coming from the right side of that taillight.
And if you could, using the laser pointing before you draw the attention to what you're talking about as far as that area of the defendant's vehicle. Now, just marked as evidence. What, if anything, do you observe in the right rear passenger side taillight area of the defendant's?
Oh, now it's bigger. Sorry about that. Let me know if you guys can.
Now, as far as the damage...
I'm not even going to play the idiocy that he says. But I want to reference right now what Olivia, and I'm going to read what she says, but I want to reference the taillight whisperer, Grace, and her illuminating and contextualizing and distilling and compartmentalizing down David McIntyre's work on the taillight. And what it looks like with where the LEDs are, and when you smash the taillight and the diffusers, what you're looking at right there is impossible. And the reason is because the way that they smash the taillight, they smash the diffusers out. Therefore, you cannot see that red going through the diffusers and reaching around the taillight the way that it does. So this right here shows that she didn't hit O'Keefe because they completely smashed that taillight and it would not look like this. And what they need to do for the next trial is get a 570 and smash that taillight out so that it looks exactly the way that Karen Reed's looked, what they showed at trial, and then try to take a video like this. And what you're going to see is a whole lot of white light that's not directional in nature, because it's not going to have the little mirrors and diffusers in there that reflect those lights all around. Now, granted, I'm going off of memory because the day I listened to this was the day I visited you guys in Boston in October when I went to Dean College and I went to Turtle Boy's party. But that's the day I heard about it, and I haven't re-listened to it again. But I remember specifically Grace talking about the construction of this taillight and all the reflectors and diffusers. That's not like, 27 LEDs all around that thing. I don't remember how many it is. It's not that many, but that's how it works. And it would not do that if it was smashed like what they showed in trial. So now I know why Olivia said that. All right, so let me, somebody said hello to Athena because Miss Jessica has a dog that's also Athena. All right, let's go and read what she wrote here. Okay. Let me go back to, so I got to switch tabs back over to Safari. And here we go. All right, let me see if I can make this bigger. All right, hopefully you guys can see this now. Can everybody see this? Okay. And now I want to see, do you see the smash taillight? Okay. You would not see what we just saw with that taillight. You would not see that. You would not see all that red. You would see red and it would be washed out by the white LED lights there. Does everybody understand that? Okay. Now let's read. Let's make sure you're there with me. Okay, everybody there? Okay, and let me think about another 4. Oh, yeah, I didn't even know if I missed any of yours. So we have more. So let me star these. Star. That was 3. Right there. Okay. Let me know if I miss one, guys, in the chat. But I'm going to star that one. But let's read what she has to say here. And you may want to go to full screen on your, just if you want to read along, if you decide that you want to read along. Okay. Ring surveillance footage. Ring surveillance footage, deception of the Commonwealth by Sally Port 2. In another clear attempt to deceive the court, the jury, and the public, ADA Allen Lighting Community pauses the ring footage of Karen Reed's vehicle when the brakes are not engaged, and right before the brakes are engaged, to ask Trooper Proctor what he observes about the right rear passenger taillight. He did the exact same thing for Yuri Buchanan, so there was no mistake here. So she's pointing out how they want to pause it when that's not on, because if they do that, they're going to have a hard time BSing the jury. Well, I see red. I don't have to be an automotive engineer to see that I see red, or I see red right there. Okay. He also conveniently cuts off the remainder of that footage to prevent the jurors from seeing Karen Reed's taillights fully illuminated as she engages the brakes a few seconds later. So I just want to bogart into Olivia's commentary here. This is where I think the defense needs to show the exact same video, except pause it at the points what she's saying when they're stepping on the brakes, because there is no way you are going to see that tail light with all all that red lens busted out, you are not going to see, you are going to notice that on the film. And they need to have a Lexus 570 broken out exactly like that so they can show side by side, here's Karen's car, stupid, and here is the car that we busted the taillight out, and then here's Karen pulling out at 5 something or 6 o'clock in the morning. ADM Lally and Laura McLaughlin. If you really wanted to show Karen Reed's purportedly shattered and missing 45 pieces of taillight at 5:08 a.m. as she's pulling out of the driveway, why did you stop the ring footage when she's not applying the brakes, which would not show the entire taillight illuminated, versus when she is applying the brakes that would show the entire taillight illuminated? Of course, because they want to try to fool the jury, because they're the McCabe's defense lawyers. Is it because when the brakes are applied and it's fully illuminated, it's clear the taillight is absolutely not shattered and missing not 1, not 7, 45 pieces? And we're going to see it below. It's because when the brakes are applied, it's fully illuminated. You can't rely on the distinctly unique design of the 2021 Lexus 570's taillight there, whereby there's actually a vertical gap on its side corner in between the back portion of one taillight and its side marker light. And since the ring camera is affixed from a vantage point to the right of the vehicle, this distinct taillight design appears asymmetrical to the left side, not because the right side taillight is broken and missing pieces, but because you can't see the equivalent corner or side portions of the left driver's side taillight where the same gap appears. So yeah, I see the fast one. They're trying to use what you can't see by the vantage point to play against the jury. And there you go. No brakes applied, brakes applied. There you go. See that? You would be seeing right here where my cursor is, you would be seeing a white light that is so bright because there's no diffusers, it would be significantly brighter probably than the red light is. And at the very least, it would be quite obvious. So, yeah, so there's that. As Turtle Boy and Melanie are fond of saying. All right, let me see what else I missed here. Did I miss anything? No, I think we got it. Here's number 3. All right. Oh, number 3. Because after we get done with these Olivia's 4, I got to get off air because we said we were going to do an hour, and this is an hour. Highlight how all of the medical testimony doesn't support an MV. You know what? We should do the John F. Kennedy accent for this one. Highlight how all the medical testimony doesn't support an motor vehicle homicide, even though the Commonwealth's own medical examiner, who could not determine the manner of death. If the ME doesn't even know, how can a jury know beyond reasonable doubt? There you go. There's my John F. Kennedy for today. The ME doesn't know. So I think what she's saying here, and I had this discussion earlier, is that if essentially reasonable doubt is, it's a very low, it's kind of a high bar. If there's any reasonable doubt at all, she's not guilty of that. Then it didn't happen. And so if the medical examiner doesn't know and can't determine the manner of death, well, how the hell can the Commonwealth stick stuff on this and go, this is the manner of death? All right, let's see what else we got here. Let's see if we got one more. I appreciate what you're saying there, Rasmussen. I appreciate it, love. I really do. You're very, very kind. Very, very lucky to have you as a friend. I appreciate that. Yeah, we do. Anybody on here can. Okay. No, but DJ. Okay, so here we go. So I got something wrong, and I'm going to get corrected on it now. No, but DJ, the point you want to view the taillight when Karen has her brakes engaged. when the top center tail light is illuminated, thereby illuminating fully the tail lights in my post. Okay, I see what you're saying. It's because that one at the top of like the spoiler on the back, like right there, that one illuminates those. I think that's what you're talking about, Olivia. Yes. Yes, I got it. I see what you're saying. Is she's saying because that top one that's at the top is going to illuminate the other. So right here you can, let me go to it so I can, it's right here. Right here you can see that the brake light's not on, which illuminates these, and then this one you can see that it is. I mean, to me, this is so clear that the lens isn't destroyed. It's so clear. So clear right here. And then she shows these right here. This is so awesome, Olivia. Oh my God, this is so awesome. Let me close this one. And here we go. There's the side marker light that she's talking about right there. And there's all those diffusers in there. Yeah, this would be, if it was smashed out like that, you would just see gobs and gobs of bright white light there, in my opinion. And I think the defense is going to need to get one of those vehicles and do that, in my opinion. All right, let's see what else we got. Yeah, this is the really unfortunate part. Oh, I know. Yeah, Judge Canoni is just, I mean, she's just not honest. I wish that she wasn't. Yeah, I think we can all. DJ, we all remember at school boring lessons, but when you had practical, we loved it. Got you involved and interested, and you took it all in. The defense needed to treat the jury like a classroom. Yeah, that's a good point. You're right. They need to find a way to get these guys really into it. The medical examiner couldn't determine if it was an accident versus it was a homicide or a murder. Right. So what Olivia's saying here, that's reasonable doubt. That's the definition right there. Good night, everyone. Ken, we'll see you next time. One love, brother. Thank you. Thank you, love. I appreciate you. Thank you, Sarah Shock and Horror. I appreciate you. You guys rock, man. I'm very, very lucky. Stop. Red light. Stop. Jurors just do not understand. I know, but I think, maybe Olivia's saying we need to make that case. And there are several lawyers. Melanie has said this. Brother counsel has said this after the trial. Mark has said this, is that don't overcomplicate it. Don't try to pin it on the McCabe's or the Alberts. This is reasonable doubt. And if there's any reasonable doubt, she's not guilty. Top light just shows you when the brake lights are applied. Yep, it's fair enough. I mean, yeah, because, but like that, to me, that photo you shared, I mean, that's obvious. This is not, that brake light is not smashed. It's just not. DJ, look on the Karen if she puts the Lexus in drive prior to taking the left out. Let me see that. In the driveway. Yeah, I'll only need to watch that video again. Let's see that. I'll see that again real quick.
Lois Lane says that. Hi, Lois Lane.
What the hell I'm doing?
Welcome.
How the hell am I on my own show watching on YouTube? Goodness. Here we go. Go back here. Okay, which is the one? Is it this one? Let me see.
Now, as far as the damage area that you were discussing,
yeah, it looks like
that you observed in the January 29th.
Yeah, unfortunately, that one, it doesn't show her backing out. So I might have got the wrong one. Let me see if it's this one. Oh, there it is. Go. Oh, yeah, man. Oh, yeah, right there.
Now, from this particular paused portion of the video, Sergeant, what, if anything, of significance do you observe within the still shot of this portion of the video 153?
Yeah. And that right
This
there,
video on the
you can see that what she's talking about there is that it would be symmetrical. You would see pretty the same thing on the other side, but you just can't see it because of the orientation of where the camera is on the home. But if there were a camera on John O'Keefe's car, you'd be able to see the other one looks the same. Yeah, the defense needs to just use the same video but show the parts that Lally doesn't want to show, in my opinion. All right. These pictures are to show the unique design of the taillight where there's a gap between the black part and the red part and the red side and the side red marker light. It's not a crack or missing pieces. Okay, yeah, I see what you mean, what she means right there. Let me go back to that real quick. Okay, so it looks like you're talking about right there and right here. I think that's what Olivia's getting at right there. Is this right here is just that barrier between those two lights. Yeah, they need to take all of this, man, because these items that you've laid out here could just prove that it wasn't the type of accident that they allege. All right. All right. I think we did pretty well. I mean, thank you. Yeah. Thank you, Christina Rasmussen of Indiana. And the judge will allow it. Exactly. The judge will be like, no, come to sidebar. I couldn't believe it today when Olivia and Melanie are on there and Melanie goes, wait a minute. She just said sidebar. There wasn't even an objection. I can't believe this. And I think I might have missed something here. I know Sherry made another donation. Thank you, Sherry. I know you made another donation. You're incredibly kind. And here we go. 100. Lally deliberately stops a video when Karen's not engaging the brakes. That's fully illuminating the taillights and showing the right side to be fully red because that's when that gap is apparent. Man, and just here you go. Right, Spacey Stacy. That's 100, man. I was just talking. I don't know why they're doing this. I just don't know why. All right, guys. I want to thank everybody for tonight. You guys were absolutely amazing. Let's see. Lois Lane, Sherry Dizzle, Christina, Beatrice, obviously Olivia gave us all that material. Lori, hi. I appreciate you being back. It's been a minute. Karma Dharma, can we agree the injuries to John's head and arm were from physical assault? Yeah, of course. Absolutely. Yeah, I think we've got everybody. Thank you, ma'am. We didn't hear your favorite rock group. That's what we needed to hear, Rocker Chick. But if you don't want to tell me here, tell me on DM. I want to know your favorite group. And your favorite Canadian group as well. Thank you, everybody, for contributing so much tonight. Let me take these glasses off. Don't look too crazy. Let me remove this from the screen. And thank you so much. It was a pleasure. We are going to see you back here with more of Olivia's tweets on Saturday night with the legend, one of the Canton Nine, one of the original gangsters, and that is, of course, Meredith O'Neill. So I look forward to that. We're going to see Meredith, the legend, here on Saturday night at 7 p.m., which is going to give time between then and when Turtle Boy goes on. So we'll do an hour, hour and a half, something like that. But I'm looking forward to, she's one of the originals, and I'm looking forward. Hi, please, Pastor Pepper. Let me know if I can deliver your t-shirt in person or not, or if you want it sent to you. Okay? Olivia, I don't know if you are coming to the Meal of Food or not, but let me know, because if you are, I am bringing you a Space Force t-shirt as well, if you're coming, because we have to. Let's see. Boa noite. Boa noite, amiga. Let's see. Vou falar com você em breve. I had to pull that one out. It's been and Sigrid, thank you, and I appreciate you guys. So come back on Saturday night and let us really, really welcome. We really want Meredith to be the star of the show. Obviously, you know, Turtle Boy is a star in our community. He's a star wherever he goes, and we would like to honor Meredith that way. And we will do our best. I will make sure I'm rested and ready to go. So, and thank you very much. I appreciate you guys. Namaste, and we'll see you around soon. Peace out, one love, and we'll see you down the road. Thank you. Love you guys. Thank you so much.